Before we get started with the mechanics of installing Joomla, it's nice to know what the general steps are in advance and why you're doing what you're doing. In an earlier video, I talked about Joomla as a web application. Joomla needs a web server, a programming language, and a database available so that it can run correctly. In this case, we'll be looking at Apache as our web server, PHP as the programming language, and MySQL as the database. Your local computer, that one sitting right there in front of you, does not have this software installed on it, so we'll have to install it first before we install Joomla. Take the first letter of Apache, MySQL, and PHP, and that spells AMP. You may have heard of LAMP before, where the L stands for Linux, and Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP, or LAMP, is frequently what is installed on a web host. In your case, it's likely you're running either Windows or Mac as your operating system. Therefore, for Windows, we'll install WAMP, which stands for Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. For the Mac people, we'll install MAMP. For instructions on how to install WAMP and MAMP, please refer to David Gassner's video, which will go through those topics in detail. Once the software is running, our picture gets a little complicated. Rather than having two computers talking to each other, the client running the web browser and the server running Joomla, Apache, MySQL, and PHP, we now have a single computer which performs both functions at the same time. Hopefully this doesn't blow your mind. Then, once either MAMP or WAMP are running on your computer, we'll install Joomla, and I will go through that with you in upcoming videos. Once Joomla is in place, we can then start building our website. The other alternative, if you don't want to run MAMP or WAMP on your computer, is for you to get some web hosting, install Joomla on your web host, and work there. I'll cover the positives and negatives of working locally on the computer in front of you versus working remotely on a web host in the next video.